everyone, welcome to mikimeloco. My name is Miki and I love to crochet cute stuff. In this video, we will be crocheting this super cute My Melody bag charm. Now let's get started. Materials that you will need: the yarns of your choice, a 2mm crocheted hook, scissors, stitch marker, and a hot glue gun. Now we're going to start with the head. So we start with a magic ring. And we need 6 single crochet in our first round. We insert our hook, yarn over, and pull through the 2 loops all together. And this makes 1 single crochet. You can put a stitch marker on it so you can keep track. So this is the first stitch. So for the first round, we need to have 6 single crochet. So you keep doing it for 6 stitches. Now we are done with the 6 stitches. Tighten the loop. And insert your hook into the first stitch. And yarn over, pull it out, and pull it out from the last stitch that you made. So you are done with the first round. So you always make a chain stitch at the very beginning of the next round. So for the second round, we need to have 6 increase stitch, meaning in the same stitch, you need to have 2 single crochet. Now I'm done with the first single crochet. Put a stitch marker on it, and you just insert at the same place, at the same stitch, make another single crochet, and this makes 1 increase stitch. And you do the same thing. In the next stitch, you make another 2 single crochet at the same place. So we need to repeat this pattern for 6 times. Now after you repeat this pattern for 6 times, you remove the stitch marker and again insert the hook into the first stitch that you made and pull the yarn out the 2 loops to connect the beginning and the end and make 1 chain stitch. This is called a standing stitch, like this. So now we are done with the second round. For the third round, we repeat this pattern. We have 1 single crochet and 1 increase crochet and repeat it for 6 times. That means For one set, you need to have altogether 3 single crochets. And increase stitch. So you see we have 3 stitches, and this is one set, and we need to repeat for 6 times. So 1 single crochet. In the next stitch we have a increase stitch, meaning we have 2 single crochet at the same stitch. So now we are done with 2 sets, and we keep doing it. Now we are done with the 3rd round. So we make a chain stitch before we start round 4. In round 4, we need to have 1 single crochet, 1 increase stitch, and another 1 single crochet, and repeat this pattern for 6 times. So 1 single crochet, and increase stitch, and another single crochet. So we have 4 stitches in one set, and we need to repeat it for 6 times. 1 single crochet, 1 increase, and 1 single crochet. Now these are the 2 sets, so we keep doing it. Now we're done with the round 4. You make a chain stitch before you start round 5. So in round 5, we need to have 3 single crochet and 1 increase stitch. So this is one set, and we need to repeat this set for 6 times. So this is 1 single crochet, single crochet number 2, single crochet number 3, and we need to have an increase stitch. Now this is the first set, and we just keep doing it. Single crochet, single crochet, single crochet, and 1 increase. Okay, so now we keep doing it. Now after you are done with the 5th round, you make a chain stitch again. In the number 6 round, we need to have 2 single crochet, 1 increase, and another 2 single crochet. So this is the first single crochet, second single crochet, and we need to have an increase stitch. And another 2 single crochet. So this is one set. We need to keep doing it for 6 times. One single crochet, 2 single crochet, and an increase, and another single crochet, another single crochet. So this is one set. So we keep doing it to finish round 6. Now in round 7, of course, we make a chain stitch again. We insert our hook into the first stitch, and we make a single crochet. Put your stitch marker on it. So actually for round 7 and 8, we just need to keep doing single crochet, and altogether for one round we need to have 36 single crochet. So always make sure that you count the stitches that you make sure that you have the same amount. And we need to do it for 2 rounds, for round 7 and round 8. Now, in our round 9, we need to have 2 single crochet, 1 decrease, and 2 single crochet. Now let's make 2 single crochet together. So this is the first one. Put your stitch marker. And second single crochet. Now we're going to make a decrease. To make decrease, you have to understand where to insert. So we need to insert the front loop, which means the loop closer to you. So you just insert right here. So you insert the next front loop, and you insert the next front loop. Now you have 2 loops. Yarn over, pull through the 2 loops. Now you have 2 loops, and yarn over, pull through the next 2 loops. So this makes 1 decrease. And after decrease, you just need to do another 2 single crochet. If you found it's too fast, you can slow down the video. Now let's try it again. So first we need to have 2 single crochet and 1 decrease. Insert into the front loop and the next stitch front loop. Now you have 3 loops. Yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, and yarn over, pull through the next 2 loops. So this makes 1 decrease. And after the decrease, make another 2 single crochet. So we need to keep this pattern, repeat this set for 6 times to finish round 9. And for round 10, make a chain stitch as always. For round 10, we need to have 3 single crochet and 1 decrease, and repeat this pattern for 6 times. So now I am done with this first single crochet. And number 2, number 3, and make 1 decrease stitch. Insert your hook into the front loop. So this is 1 decrease. And after the decrease, make another 3 single crochet. And make another decrease stitch. Now we repeat it for 6 times. For round 11, we need to have 1 single crochet, 1 decrease, and 1 single crochet, and repeat this pattern for 6 times. So this is the first single crochet. And make 1 decrease stitch. And make 1 single crochet. This is one pattern and we need to repeat it for 6 times. 1 single crochet, a decrease, and another single crochet. So for round 12, we need to have 1 single crochet and 1 decrease. So this is the first single crochet. And we need to have a decrease stitch. Okay, we have 2 stitches in one pattern and another single crochet and a decrease stitch. Now we are almost done, and we have, you can put some polyfill into it. And to close it up, we need to have a tapestry needle. We insert our needle into the front loop, and we skip 1 stitch and insert into the next stitch. You always skip 1 and insert into the subsequent stitch, and it's always on the first loop, on the front loop. So this can help you to close the shape together. So you just keep doing it until that you figure out it's have been already closed up. And after you found it's closed up, you can insert your hook into like anywhere so you can hide the yarn. So you just insert your hook for several times so you don't have to make a knot, because it will be very visible. And after you are satisfied with the result, you can cut the leftover yarn. Now we need to make the ears. So we start with a magic ring again. We also need 6 single crochet in the first round of our magic ring. So we make a chain stitch first. This is called a standing stitch. And then we insert our hook, yarn over, and pull through the 2 loops. So this is the first stitch. You can put a stitch marker on it. And we keep doing it, and totally we need to have 6 single crochet. Now you see we have 6 stitches. Tighten the loop. This is the first stitch that we made. You take off the stitch marker and insert your hook into the first stitch. Yarn over and pull through. And you make 1 chain stitch. Now we are done with the first round. So for the second round, we need to have 6 increase stitch. Increase again, it means that you make 2 single crochet in 1 stitch. You can put a stitch marker on the first stitch that you make, and you insert your hook into the same stitch. Make another single crochet. So these 2 stitches make 1 increase, and you just keep doing it. Finish the second round. So now we're done with the second round. For the third, fourth, and the fifth round, for each round we need to have 12 single crochet. Put a stitch marker on the first stitch that you make. This is very important so you can keep on track. You keep doing single crochet for 12 times for 1 round, and you need to have 3 rounds altogether for round 3, 4, and 5. Now, for the 6th round, we need to have 1 single crochet, 1 decrease, and repeat this pattern for 6 times. Now I'm done with the first single crochet. This is the first stitch, and then we need to do a decrease stitch. You insert into the front loop of the next stitch and also the following stitch. Yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over and pull through the next 2 loops, and this makes 1 decrease stitch. So these 2 stitches make 1 pattern. You need to repeat it for 6 times. 1 single crochet and another decrease stitch. So we keep doing it until we finish round 6. Now for round 7 and 9, for each round, we need to have 8 single crochet. This is the first single crochet. Put a stitch marker on it. And you just keep doing it for 3 rounds, round 7, 8, and 9. Now we are done with 1 ear, then you can put some polyfill into the ear. And after you put the polyfill into it, make sure that you close up. You insert your hook into the first stitch that you make, pull all the way out, and make 1 chain stitch. And that's the end. And then you can pull out the yarn a little bit and cut it. So this is 1 year, and totally we need, of course, 2 years. Now we are going to make the face. So basically we need to have an oval. So we start with some chain stitch. So we're gonna start with a slip knot. But also you can make a knot and put it on your hook. This is a slip knot. And then we are going to make 7 chain stitch. Okay, now we have 7 chain stitch. We need to insert our hook into the second to the last loop. So this is the first stitch. This is the second stitch. And we need to insert our hook into this loop, which means we skip the first stitch. Now this is the second one. We insert our hook into the second stitch. Now we have 2 loops. Pull through. So this is 1 single crochet. Make sure that you put a stitch marker on it. So this is the first single crochet. And we need to have 5 single crochet. This is the second one. Third one. Number 4 and number 5. Now you see we have the last stitch on the chain. So this is the turning point. On turning point, we need to have 3 single crochet all together in 1 stitch. So this is the first one, second one, and third one. Just make sure that you make these 3 stitches all together in 1 stitch. Now we turn into the upside down. We insert our hook into the next stitch to have another single crochet, and on this side we need to have 4 single crochet. This is the second one, third one, and fourth one. Now we are at the turning point again. In the next stitch, we need to have an increase. If you still remember, increase means you need to have 2 single crochet in 1 stitch. Okay, so now we are done with the first round. So we take off the stitch marker, insert our hook into the first stitch, yarn over, pull all the way out. So now we are done with the first round. Okay, before you start the next round, make a chain stitch. So for the second round, first we need to have 1 increase stitch. So we need to make 2 single crochet in 1 stitch. So this is 1 single crochet. Make sure that you put the stitch marker on it. We insert our hook into the same stitch and do another single crochet, and this makes 1 increase. And we need to have another 4 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, now you see we are at the turning point again. So next we are going to make 3 increase stitch. So this is 1 increase, 2 increase, and 3 increase. Okay, now we are on the other side again. So we do 4 single crochet again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now we are at the turning point again. So we need to have 2 increase. This is 1 increase. Sometimes it could be a little bit tricky. This is the 2nd increase. Now we are almost done, so just take off your stitch marker, insert your hook into the 1st stitch. Okay. Now we are done with the face, but remember you make a chain stitch to end the whole shape and pull the yarn a little bit and just cut it. Now we are done with the face shape. So after we are done with the face, now we are going to sew the eyes on it. You can choose any color, but I choose this light brown color for Melody's eyes. And also we need to have a Melody's nose. So I use light yellow color. So I sew it for like 3 rounds. Okay. Now we are going to make the bow ties. I used the light blue, baby blue color, but you can choose any color that you like. And we start with a magic rain. First, we are going to have 3 chain stitch all together, like this. And then we need to have 3 double crochet. You yarn over, insert your hook. Now you have 3 loops on your hook. You yarn over. First pull through the first 2 loops and yarn over, pull through the next 2 loops. So this is 1 double crochet, and totally we need to have 3. This is 2, 3 double crocheted. Okay. And then make another 3 chain stitch and insert your hook. We make a slip stitch. So this is half of the bow tie. So we repeat it for another time. 3 chain stitch, 3 double crocheted, okay, and then we need to have 3 chain stitch, and we insert a hook back again, make a slip stitch. So you can pull out the yarn a little bit so you can wrap in the middle for the shape of a bow tie. Now we need to tighten the loop. Now we have 2 strands of yarns. So you just wrap it in the middle. You can wrap it up and wrap it down to make the shape perfect for you. And turn to the back side. Make a knot on the back so that you can fasten. So this is 1 bow tie. So it's up to you to make 1 or 2 bow ties to put in the middle of the head or put on the both sides. So it's totally up to you. But this is how you make a cute bow tie. Okay. So the last step is really simple. You can choose to sew all the parts together, but I am kind of lazy, so I will just use my hot glue gun to put all the things together. So this is how it looks like in the end. Well, I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment below and I'm happy to help. And please don't forget to hit the subscribe button to stay in the loop with my latest content. Thank you for watching. Bye!